Hi, Jim Distortion here, doing a daily short for Distortion's Got Issues. I wanted to talk to you today about self-motivation. How do you motivate yourself to do anything in a world that it seems where a lot of things are impossible, but yet everything is possible? You know what the most important thing to do anything is? It's hard work. But also you have to have some kind of plan, you have to have some kind of thought. My father, I always remember my father's voice in the back of my head, always saying, you've got to have a plan. What's the plan? What's the plan? Sometimes, yeah, in life, on a day out, or when you're just going to go and have fun, you don't need a plan. But in life, in whole, you know, maybe you should have some idea about, you know, where you're going and how you're going to do it. When you're deciding, you know, what to do, you know, with your job, or, you know, maybe just for fun, but ultimately you're looking for a direction. Ultimately you're looking for a place to go, or a job to have, or somebody to be with, and you need to stop and think about what you really do want. Life is all about running around saying you've got to do this, pontificating about that, saying this is what happens, this is what we're going to do. The reality of that is the narrative inside your head is what is stopping you from doing it. You know, your brain can give you every single excuse you need to not do something. For instance, Metal Machine, when I did that, I just started. I wanted to do metal work, I wanted to make things, I wanted to make motorcycles at first, and then, you know, I haven't got there yet, but I'm still in my journey, but I made myself get up and go out and do it. But I had a plan first. I had a plan about what I had to buy, what I had to learn how to do, what I needed around me to make it happen. I didn't just stumble into it. But, you know, you have to take the time out of your life, step away from it to decide what's important to you. You know, how to be a better parent, how to be a better work colleague, how to be a better friend. But it's not just that. Everyone always thinks it's about other people when you're deciding on your life. You know, how it affects your wife, your child, your dad, your whatever. And it is about that, but what's the most important part is how it affects you and whether it actually fulfills you. And you need to stop and you need to decide what's important. What are the important factors of your life? My wife, you know, just got a job after having her child and taking all that, and she decided that it would be worthwhile this time getting a career that she wanted to stay in forever, like a forever job, if there is such a thing today. And she wanted to be a veterinary nurse. But that takes ages, and that, you know, you've got to learn how to do it. Well, yeah, you do, but you've got to make a start. So how did she start? She applied for a care assistant, an animal care assistant at a vet, on the proviso that they had a program to take her up through to be a veterinary nurse, and that's what she's doing. She starts in a couple of weeks. So to be said at this point, actually, that my wife had more of a plan than I made out. Basically, 2 years ago she started on this journey, and she got some GCSEs she didn't have, and she made sure she had all of the qualifications that they wanted, did an online course, and then looked at how best to get into being a veterinary nurse. So actually, instead of just, you know, deciding to do it, she looked into it, she made it happen. It took 2 years, but she had a plan and a goal. And because she had that structure of a plan, it all came together, and now she has that job. Just thought I'd best clarify. When you are out looking for a job, if it's just about money, then you can get any job you want. Yeah, if you don't care, you just want to get paid, go and work in Tesco's, go and fill a shelf. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but what I'm saying to you is I doubt that anyone walked into Tesco's filling shelves as a career move. If you want to do something directional, so in art or in music or in acting or in maths, you know, banking, whatever, then find the direction you want to go. Don't be waylaid, don't be disposed to go in a different direction. You know what the worst thing about the internet is? When you're looking for something, you get distracted and you end up doing this. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. There's a banana on fire up a tree in the Congo, wherever, right? But what's actually happening is you become aimless. You are on the internet aimlessly looking at rubbish that has nothing to do with anything. So even before you go on the internet, you know, night after night scrolling through your phone because there's nothing better to do, maybe you'd be better served having a look at where you want to be. If you're already doing what you want to do and you're happy, then one, why are you watching this video? And two, why wouldn't you just, you know, if you're already happy, you don't need to sit on your phone for hours and then looking through the internet, unless that makes you happy. Like I said, the search for happiness is usually an insular thing, and if everyone does what they're doing to be happy, then maybe, you know, that's not the way it works. But find yourself a direction first. Where do you want to be? Who do you want to be? Where do you want to get to? Once you've done that, then you will be able to find out the steps you need to take to get there. Once you've taken those steps, you're there. But also, don't let the voices in your head, as it were, give you every excuse. Your brain can come up with every single excuse why you shouldn't do something. I'm no good at that. I don't know how to do it. I don't know where to go. I don't know who to speak to. Find out. Go and do it, because you can. It's that simple. Don't let the narrative inside your head govern your failure or success. Bit of self-motivation for you. If you could, you know, do the thing over there. And then, yeah, to yesterday's video, that was a good one. Also, if you like this video, press a thumbs up, because that makes everyone feel better.